Hello guys, thank you for joining me today. This is the last of our gift box series. This is the fifth one, and it's going to be for my daughter's teacher. It's going to be a gift box filled with these goodies. Now, this time we obviously have our plaid box, but I am going with a little pattern paper that you have to use it facing this way so that the design lines up nicely. And I am out of my packaged candy, so I am going to package this with my tea bag here, which I only have one of, so I can't do, or I don't want to do a whole packaging just for one tea. But I think with tea bags and the candy together, we'll make a nice little wrapped up gift using this paper. So this stack of papers are from Park Lane from Joann's. These are 6x8 papers, and these are 12x12, and they're from the same paper line. So that's why the design goes well with each other. So that's what we're going to do with these, the candy and the tea bags. And then we have a nice little handmade stretch bracelet and a pack of ornaments, icicle ornaments that we need to wrap up as well. So let's get started. We'll start with the box as usual. I'm going to put our gifts on the side here. I'm going to take our 12x12 paper, and we are going to trim off 2 inches from one side so that we are left with 10x12. Do you say 10x12 or 12x10? Do you use the smaller measurement first or the bigger one? Or does it matter? I don't know. Okay, so there's our 2 inches. We're going to put that to the side. Here is our 10x12. We're going to score 1 inch on all 4 sides. And that is how tall our gift box is going to be. Okay, we got all 4 sides scored. I'm just going to fold down the scored lines. I find that plaid papers are really nice prints to make boxes. I feel like they make really elegant boxes, especially if you have the crease done right, the straight, which they all should be, but I like the plaids for boxes. So I want my box to fold up this way, so I'm going to take my end and bring it down to where the crease part is. And we're going to fold it down there. And then we're going to flip it to the other side and do the same thing. Take this end and bring it towards that score line or that fold line that we made earlier. And fold it down. And there are our 2 creases. And then at this point, we're going to cut up to the crease line. So cut and make 1, 2, 3 little flaps. So there's 1. And this is our middle flap right there. And this is going to be our last one. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Sometimes you watch, videos of making boxes and there are so many steps involved and you can't remember, but I feel like this is very easy to remember. Then we're going to flip it over and bring our printed side to the top. I have a double-sided tape here that we're going to tape down just the flaps. So the 3 flaps on each side, I'm using my little double-sided tape, using 2 strips of this tape on each little flaps. So there's 1. And so there are our one side done. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so both sides are done. Now I'm going to start with the middle section and take that piece of tape off. And then you're going to lift it up so that it's standing like that. Standing like that. And then pull your bottom part so that it sticks to that bottom flap. And then after that, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take the back side of your tape off. And then do the same thing. Make it stand up like that. Bring the bottom flap and tape it up. And then now you're left with this. I'm just going to crease down the middle section there and then take the tape off on. And fold it, put it together like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And then do the same thing. Reinforce the little folding there. Our bottom part is done. Now we're going to move to the top. We're doing exactly the same thing, taking the tape off and attaching it to the long flap. And bring it down like that. And there it is. Our box is complete. So to close it, we're going to take the top lid and bring it over our bottom lid. And it fits nice and snug like that. Okay, so now we're going to add a piece on the bottom here so that it adds a little design as well as a little sturdiness to the bottom part. For that, we're going to use this bright red paper. This is already 6 by 8. So I'm going to take the long side, trim off 1.5 inches. And then on the other side, I'm just going to trim off like a hairline so that it fits nice and snug in there. I don't want it pushing the walls of the box. So let's see. I'm going to take a little bit off on the longer side as well. It's feeling a little tight there. Okay, and this should be better. There we go. And I'll put this to the side. I hate to throw little pieces like that, but I don't know what I would do with them. Okay, so now to put this part down, all we need to do is stick a little piece of tape. Actually, 2 pieces of tape. One there and one here. And then put it down like that. And now we get to dress up our little goodies here and place them in our box. Okay, so we will start with, let's see, our tea bags and our candy. We're going to use this paper here. Now, with this printed paper, something you want to keep in mind is that you can't use it this way. You'll have to use it this way because of the prints going this way. So, so it's a perfect paper to use for our to dressing up our little candy and the tea bags. So this is again 6 by 8 size paper, and this I will need about 2 3/4 of an inch to dress up our stuff there. So my plan is to just fold it in half and put them inside like that. And I am going to go ahead and make a hole on the top here, and I can figure out how to fit them in. So now I'm going to take my string and tie a knot on the top. And I've noticed that a lot of paper crafters like their tea bags. I can see why, because it's really easy thing to gift. It's nice and thin. It's small, but it also is a nice gesture. It helps you relax, when you drink tea. So I kind of like candies too. Candies to go with it, especially in the winter time. Okay, so now I'm going to stick my tea bag in there, and then my candies. Like that. And then we're going to take our string and I'm going to leave a little piece like that. Take my string and go around 1, 2, and 3. And then tie it up like that. And it should still fit in terms of how tall this is. It should still fit inside our 1-inch thick box. Okay, so that's our first thing done. I just wanted to gather these are from the other project, what we have in terms of paper and figure out how we're going to dress up the rest of our gifts. Okay, so our bracelet, I think, goes well with the red and the green there. So we'll do the same thing. We will wrap our ornaments in the same paper as that one. We just need to trim it down to 2.5 inches or 2 3/4 inches again. So that way it'll fit in our box. This one is just a little bit more trickier because, it has the little string and we want to show off our ornaments. So for that, I'm just going to fold our little paper again. And then this time, our ornament is going to stay in the front because we want to show this off. And our string is going to hang in the back like that. And then we're going to wrap it up like we did for this one. Now the tricky part is we need to make holes on the side so that we can hold up the strings in the back. So I'm going to place them like how I would want them to sit. I'm going to flip it over to see where the string ends. So the string ends kind of at this mark. So I'm going to eyeball this and kind of make a hole on this side. And do the same thing on this side. And then I'm going to take a piece of string, so about 1 feet long. We're going to take the string, we're going to go from the inside of the of our paper and bring our string to the front like that. And then go back again, take the other end and put the strings of the ornaments. And then you can bring it to the front like you did on the other side. And then I'm just going to make sure that they're pulled about the same length. And now in the back, we are going to, I need to redo this side. try that again. Okay, so now I'm just going to rearrange them so that they're sitting nicely on the back. And then we are going to flip the ornaments over to the front. You pull the string to the front. These should be pulled back nice and tight. And then after this, we're going to wrap the strings going across and then coming back to the front. Actually, 2 feet is probably not a bad idea, or even 1.5 feet. And there we have it, our icicles nice and wrapped up. I kind of want to corner the edges. These ones I can't, but this one I can. Let me see how that will look. Or maybe I can't. Let's see. Maybe not, huh? There you go. Okay, so our ornament is done. I'm going to push it to the side there, and then we're going to put our bracelet in the middle like that. And so for that, we're going to pull out our rest of our paper and see what we have going on. I think I'm going to guess this is 1/2 inch. Yes. I'm going to do 3.5 inches length on this piece, and then I'm going to do 3 inches on this. And then I'm going to trim this one down to 7/8. And then, so that way we can tape it up like this and fold it up. And actually I'm going to need to, so it goes like this. But I'm going to make the inside piece 1/2 inch smaller because I need a little more space to, I need a little more space on the outer piece to punch the hole. So we're going to take our tape again and we want to put this in the middle. And then when you're putting this on, make sure that you have enough or about the same length left on each side. Like that. And then we're going to punch holes just on that green paper. And then we're going to take our string and cut ourselves a piece, put it through one of the holes, put our bracelet through the tag, and tie a knot on the top. I love the little layered look on the top here we did here. I know it's a small thing, but I feel like that makes it so special. And there is our bracelet in the middle. So our box is complete. We're going to close it, and I need a tag for this. Let me get a tag. Okay, so I picked out a little Joy to the World tag. We're gonna corner the edges. Round the edges. around the corners, I guess. And put a hole punch in the middle. And we're ready to tie this up. I go sideways first, so I'm gonna take my string and tie half knot there, bring it to the top. And then I go from this side to this side and then make it nice and tight. And then at this point, I will add my tag. And then tie the last knot. And there we have it. Our final box is complete. I am done making gifts for my kids' teachers, and that is it for this video, guys. Please subscribe if you like this video, and we'll see you on our next one. Bye for now.